Welcome to the board presentation for Buhi Supply Company. Of our simulation, the chief of marketing gave us several goals. One of those goals was to use the weekly budget of $5,000 wisely. We were advised to spend no more than 25% on content, leaving us at least 75% of that budget for promotions. We did reuse several contents, which meant it cost us nothing, which gave us more money for our promotions. We were also asked to increase sales 10% over the previous year, which would mean at $17 million in sales, as well as to increase the market share from 0.25% to 0.3%. Our social media presence for our budget. Investments on social media are one of the main drives to a website. This happens from creative conversions, where someone sees content, they will then go from that content to our website and purchase an item. Sometimes it's from seeing a sale, sometimes it's from seeing a bag being in use. Our current social media spending is at $240,000, moving from 12% to 25% in the past 7 years. Content that we choose to post is high quality and aimed at specific target groups in order to bring in those conversions that we talked about earlier. You can see how our page likes from the middle of October to the middle of January. Facebook started with about 556,000. We've ended with 706,000. That is an increase of 26.9%. Instagram, which was our second highest social media platform, started at 421,000, and we were able to get it up to 501,000, which was a 19.1% increase. You may see that YouTube did double in followers. However, YouTube is a social media platform that Buhi does not use often. When video content is produced, it is placed on YouTube, but we do not put a lot of focus on that platform. As you can see, even doubling page likes is only 2,000 followers. Here you can see the revenue that was brought in between mid-October and mid-January on each platform, as well as the total revenues that we received. The weekly $5,000 budget was completely budgeted out over the course of a week. It was not always used due to pay-per-click. It just depended on how many people chose to click on that particular posting. You can see that our two top platforms are once again Facebook and Instagram. Instagram bringing in about double what Facebook did and 3 times as much as Twitter and Pinterest did. Our target markets, the average age for customers in Buhi is between 19 and 32. That is about 90% of our customer base. Our largest target markets include day packers, which was about 29% of our customers. These include people who like to rock climb, go traveling with adventures, backpacking, hiking, different things that include a bag that will be needed just for a one-day use, but they want a high-quality bag that they can continue to reuse throughout these adventures. Our back-to-school shoppers were about 20%. Students also want high-quality things. They're using their bag every day to carry books, computers, everything they need for class, and they don't want to have to keep buying a new bag. As well, our third largest is up-and-comers, or those business and professionals. That was about 16% of our market. These people are looking for not only computer bags, but travel bags and backpacks that they can use to carry different items, things that are going to fit everything they need. Here you can see the important dates, sales, and promotions that we had budgeted, or that we had planned out before they occurred. They include things like Halloween sales, Veterans Day, Thanksgiving and Black Friday, New Year's, Christmas sales. Here you'll see some of the questions that you've asked us to answer. Our strategy with this simulation, we chose 3 specific types of content to be posted each week. One of those would be a product highlight. It could be anything from a suitcase to a purse to a yoga bag. It showed off the product, explained the features, and those were targeted towards markets that would prefer that type of bag. We also chose to show a bag in use. As we looked through old postings, we saw that those tended to be the ones that had the highest engagements. It showed off our bags in use, whether indoors or outdoors, and throughout time we covered all target markets on that. And we also wanted a fun, engaging post for customers to draw in their attention, get them to like and comment and talk to us. The content that we learned that worked best for our audience and did not work was a little bit of a struggle at first. But we did find that travel content, bags in use, and promotional content tended to drive the most engagements, which is no surprise with the promotions. People want cheaper stuff. It was found that memes, infographics, and most videos drove little to no content, hence why YouTube was thus discarded. The best performing posts were those that included a suitcase. They almost always fulfilled their budget on every platform they were posted on. The channels we chose to focus on were Instagram and Facebook, and Twitter and Pinterest came in second places. LinkedIn was used from time to time to post business-related content, but it wasn't used as often as the other four. YouTube was used only a few times before realizing that the amount we were paying to produce content was not enough to cover, the revenues being brought in from that content was not enough. Taylor Swift did bring to our attention that the production of our bags was being done in a very inhumane way. Social media teams immediately thanked Ms. Swift for bringing this to our attention, and statements were prepared for the CEO, CMO, and COO. Each one publicly broadcasted, and we kept our followers up to date on how we were fixing this issue. In conclusion, if the growth on social media continues like it did the past 3 months, buhi should have no problem reaching their goal of 17 million, as well as 0.3% of the market. Posts should focus on the 3 main target groups, and some of our smaller ones can be wrapped into these larger groups. The weekly 5,000 needs to be budgeted out completely each week to give the best chances of success. And crises need to be met with answers as soon as possible, not left to grow and become worse. Thank you.